Hi guys, Sixpack here with another video review. This time we're looking at the Transformers Voyager Leader Class Buster Prime. This is basically the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime, but customised from, I think it was a guy in Japan that customised a load of these and sold them all. It cost me back, about 7-ish years ago. It cost me about, no, 7 years ago. Let's say about 4 or 5 years ago. Well, when Revenge of the Fallen came out, I bought this. PO reviewed it. I bought it on eBay for about 80 quid. I've had it since then. It's good. There is a video on my channel that I thought I already did this, but what I did is uploaded the transformation. It was just a test shot, and the music I added into it for some weird reason. But anyway, here it is fully. So yeah, basically it's a Revenge of the Fallen leader class, but it's tweaks to make it look a little bit more realistic. I haven't got the original Revenge of the Fallen. I'll explain later why. But anyway, here it is. More realistic paint apps, as in the flames go across here. The original one, it didn't have flames here. It was just a solid blue. These are all silver. The one before they were just a grey. Same here with grey. Same here with grey. This was grey. That was grey. The colours were a lot brighter. The gold. There wasn't a gold. I think it was a blue flames. So yeah. It rolls just like the original. It rolls quite well. It's only everything transformed. It was a pain in the ass to transform, but the most realistic looking, and I reckon the best leader class Optimus Prime mold from the movie they can ever make. If they re-released this for the third one, that would have been good, but I don't think they did. Oh, I think they did the Battle Hook Optimus Prime. So forget what I said then. They should really remold it a bit and retouch up for the new one. That's what they should have done, but you know, re-engineer it. It's like, because you probably could get a decent Optimus Prime from the new movie from this. Just a few pieces, but anyway, it is pretty cool. For those who didn't know about Revenge of the Fallen, then this was the mold and the best one. Size comparisons. All I have is the original 2007 movie Optimus Prime. As you can see, they're roughly the same size. As I said, up the top here is a little bit higher. I think it's so much off. See if I can show you. Yeah, actually it is. I've never tried it. It's actually the same height. Same length, not height, same length. Just slightly taller here and here. In view, front view, and this is the side view. So yeah, pretty cool transformer. So to transform this guy, first of all, it has electronic gimmick on it, which I think if they took that out, it made the figure a little bit better. But there's a button right at the back of here where the batteries are held. Here's a button right there. Press that and it lights up and you get a truck noise. If you hold it in and let go, it just carries on and on. Vehicle mode, the only thing disappointing in the vehicle mode I don't like is the fact that these are rubber, and as you can see through the years it's actually bent. So there's a guy online that showed me how to fix those, and this wheel at the back here that falls up due to the transformation is a pain in the ass. But I wish it could tab in somewhere or something, you know what I mean, but it doesn't. But that's the only thing I don't like. What's bad at the vehicle mode, pretty cool. As you notice, the smokestacks on this side are missing. The smokestacks actually come off and create his ion blaster. I have lost the actual cannon tube thing is missing, and I've searched the web for it all. I think there's like a gun thing on, I can't remember what it's called, Doctor Who, but I'm not sure if it'll fit this or not. But please, if anyone knows where I can get a gun for this Buster Prime, please put it in the box or personal message me, because I really need to find it. It's doing my head in the fact that that's missing. But otherwise it's fine. Now I'll show this part of the gun off. You just want to do this part of the transformation, pop this piece up and then it slides off. The Revenge of the Fallen doesn't have that. It's like a slide thing which is on a hinge to move it, and this is the gun. Put it into one side so you can see this. Zoom in. Oops, too much. Basically this is the ion blaster gun. As you can see, it's all like zigzagged. It looks bad, but it's what it does is pretty good. What you do is just crack the whole thing open like this, and then like that, and then this thing's on a swivel joint. You swivel it around like that, and then you bring this around, fold this piece back along the way. You'll see like a handle shape. Then you just tuck this, spin this, tuck this over the way you want it, and there's the handle for the ion blaster. Now the cannon thing just slides out, and there's a peg that pegs right in there, and that creates the whole gun. It's annoying that it's lost, but I got lost with moving out from my exes and it's lost. Basically, yeah, that's it. So, well, you got detail in there, and it's also really nice. Detail, small detail, and it does look like his iron blaster when it's all done. So, yeah. So we'll transform him to. Oh, you can also link the Jetfire, Lady Class Jetfire, to this as well. So basically, to transform this, they got the nice chrome, which is what makes this the nice chrome on the front here, and the chrome up on the window guards here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So to transform it, what you want to do is, like I showed you before with the ion cannon thing, fold these pieces up and then fold this piece back. What you want to do is to take these things here, zoom in for you, these things here begins to stretch and will break, so you need to be careful with them, because I'll show you, to transform it, you push that whole rod in like that. Now that's on a really weak piece of plastic, and you've got to be careful. You start to stretch right around there, if you can see. So, and then what you do is spin, make sure that hinges in, spin that around. Spin it around. There's a tab right there. You see it? Right, there's a tab. On the underneath, you've got like a hole, and that whole thing spins around and tabs in. By lifting it up a little bit, tabs in, and that's where the stress marks are. You've got to be really careful with that. Really careful. That folds it. Oh yeah, that folds in first, clicks in, and then you put the piece on. See, the whole thing folds in like that. Then you just pop that out. Be careful with it, and then pull the rod all the way out, push that in, spin that piece round, and then again on this side, make sure that hinge piece is up, fold it up, and then inside, there you go, and fold that down, and you've got these back pieces. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Now you can see the whole top of the truck is off. What you do is fold the smokestacks down. I understand why they're rubber, because if they're stayed up like that, you can poke yourself and it's difficult to transform, but I don't mind that. Pull those things down. Then back here, you want to, it's like a double hinge, fold it up and bring it back like that. It's on the side, fold it up and bring it back. Right. Sorry about that, I thought I'd run out of recording time, but anyway, yeah, fold that back like that. And then you can go ahead and fold these out if you want to. Now it looks like a Hollywood truck. Yeah. And then when you come to the front, and then you want to put your thumb inside that ridge, just to pry out so it detaches from the arms, and just lift it up like that. Careful not to scratch the chrome. And then these things should detach from the door and come out. and then push that up like that. Now, here, you want to split apart the legs because they attack here and here, so be careful. Fold these pieces out and then spin the wheel around. Fold this piece around and spin the wheel around. And then, I like the way these transform here. What you want to do is split this apart like that and then fold in this and it should snap into place. And then, without the way, and then underneath this, you see there's like a clip there and a peg there, and you just put it in until you hear a click, like that. And then put the ball joint up, put that towards there. There's one foot and leg. Same as this. Fold these out, click it into place, fold that, put the ball joint up. There you go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, on the grill there's an Autobot symbol. So yeah. Like that. We want to ratchet the legs down like that, and it looks like a weird walking mess. And then what you want to do is here, and then because you know you folded those pieces, you spin them around like that. Should have done that first, but anyway, spin that round, and then now you've got that. There's that hook tab there. You can see it. Right, now that pegs into there, so what you want to do is sort of hinge this piece down, and then when you put it in you should hear a noise. Actually, before you want to do that, you want to split the arms apart, or split the chest piece apart, and then you want to pull this out, like that, and then you can fold this arm piece down and then fold it in. Just to get out of the way. Oops. I've already done it. If you don't, you end up clipping pull that piece out, end up pulling the chest piece off, which is a pain in the ass to get back on, so do that. And I've just pulled the other one. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, that. Well, I've cooked it off, and then when you want to do is, when they're done, just push them back there for now, just to get them out of the way. And that's one of the annoying things why the electronics annoy me. And then when you want to do is swing the arms out there, and then it's an electronic gimmick here. When you want to do is, you know, the thing I'm telling you, hinge, push it in and you'll hear a noise. Just so much noise, which is pretty cool. Now it's a fandangle mess. What you want to do is put those back out of the way, and then unscrew the arms. Now the arms are a pain in the ass. Now they're on hinges. There's a hinge that pushes it up. When you push that, there's a double hinge that you pull it down, like that, and push up, get the chest piece out, push up, and then there's a clip system just like the foot there. When I clip that in, and then this whole red piece slots in there with a pull the hinge, slots in there like that. And that, fold that up, spin this around like that, spin that around so the elbow's facing right, then you fold this piece out. And then, not a lot of people know this, fold that up, because they're not, this slidey hinge piece, you want to slide it up and then fold it round back. That gives clearance so you can put stuff in your hand. Right. Spin his fist around, you can't see that. His fist walks around your vehicle mode, now it's around like this. Leave the blade out, I'll sort them out in a minute. Same on this side, I'll just show you on this side because it is a complicated joint. You spin this up, and then as you spin that round, you spin around that double hinge, and then it clip system just like the foot. Clips in, and then this whole hinge piece fits in there. Fold the, I don't know what you call that, up, fold that piece around, and then again with this hinge you want to push up, fold, fold. I can show you, there you go. Push up, like that, and then twist around. Now, I'll sort the blade out in a minute, because it's a bit of a design error with the blades, and I'll explain later. Now, the chest pieces, what you want to do is fold up the head Yeah, I know. And I double hinge till it clicks like that. See? So, and then you bring the chest piece down. Underneath the chest piece you'll see there's a flap. You flap out like that, similar sense, you flap it out, and then the chest piece comes down and there's like a little clip just right there on the edge which goes into a slot in the abdomen there. So you pull it in on the biggest bit at the bottom first, and then you can slide it down, and then fold up that piece, and then there's a peg right there and a hole just underneath there, as you can see. Clips into place, so you've got your chest. Do the same on this side. Yes, I know. That's the only annoying thing. Arms straight. She's straight. Like that. Now, the arm. This falls at the back here, but the blade, you can't see it. The blade, which is pretty cool, I'll show off the blade, is translucent plastic with silver bit, which looks really cool, and you've got the, can't really see it, the Cybertronian in there, which is pretty cool. Flip this up so you can see. There's a clip right in there which holds the blade in. When you bring it up, it's supposed to hold the blade in, but this is in the way. It slots in there if you've got the arm, but as soon as you move the arm, you can't move the arm the way you want it because of this blade. So I think you can pop these off, but I'm not going to try it on this one. But yeah, fold that bit back when you've got his blade up. Then this side, you fold this piece up behind his arm crest. As you can see, if you don't get the arm in the right position, it will not fit. There you go. I've got that trapped. So anyways guys, hold that piece up. There you go. And there's Optimus Prime in robot mod. Like I said before, I prefer this one as a lady class because it looks so much like the movie shape. So yeah, it's really tight. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. I'll show it later. But oh yeah, back piece. When you do it, fold it like this, and there's like a peg right there and a peg hole right there, and you got not there on the other side. You just sort of bring around and peg into place. Yes, I know you're Optimus Prime. Like that. And there you go. These pieces you can move wherever you want to. I kind of like put them up like that, so pretty cool. When you transform, these side panels move up. And there is a sort of a gimmick, which it keeps saying off. This flap here, zoom up, this flap here, when you move it, will move his chest and light up the gears. As you can see the gears in there, as you do this, it doesn't want to do it. It's stuck. You see, do that with his chest. And it gets annoying after a while, so most people take the batteries out, and I've only put the batteries in just to show you. But anyway, getting to stand properly. It does stand quite well, and everything fits in well. I have damaged this one by accident. I dropped it and I caught it mid shelf, and it head hit the shelf, and well, yeah, one of his spike thing ears, whatever you want to call it, is broken off. But I couldn't find it again, so but what are you gonna do? It's a decent mould. you can stand it up straight like this and give them like a power pose like that. Oh, yeah. There's that many stuff on you keep forgetting. The wheels. Now, on this side, see it's on the inside of his thigh, you'll see it's like a out thing here. The wheels on a hinge. I'm going to push in the wheels so it goes into that divot like that. So yeah, there you go. I still think this is the best Optimus Prime they come out with. I can't think of any other Optimus Prime after Revenge of the Fallen that's come back. So I'll start off with his head. What are the different features? Well, one of the features is that he doesn't have his mask. He has his mouth and everything detailed in there, his eyes and everything. Pretty cool. As in the Revenge of the Fallen one has that. Pretty sure he doesn't have an Autobot symbol in his chest either, as you can see right there. All this is painted gold. He's got the continuous flames on here as well, which is a good nice touch. He's got blue up here, and it's all silver. The flame, as you can see, continues through there. You've got some great details in there. It actually has that sort of spinning gear gimmick in there, which I didn't notice it had before. Down to the arm, he has silver, red, and then he has that blue strip there, which looks pretty good. His hands are silver, although I liked a little bit of blue on there, which I think Optimus has a bit of blue on his hands, but hey, what are you going to do? This some silver painted there, but as in it was all blue. All this silver. I think all this inside of his leg, all that red flame there wasn't the original one. And then to his feet, it's all a nice silver, and you got like a blue stripe going across his foot as well. So yeah, pretty cool, really cool. The articulation, this is okay. His head can turn from left to right, backwards as well. His arms he has a ratchet there, and then a ratchet here. Spins the arm here, but you have to have a flipped out in order to do it, and he spins the wrist. Nothing at the waist, but he has a ratchet in the hip. Oops, the hip. There's a ratchet at the knee, and then a ball joint at the foot. I can't remember if you saw that, but he's got ratchet in his knee, ratchet in his hip. It is a fiddly transformer to transform. So yeah, but it's really cool. If you can find this mould anywhere, I'd recommend getting it, because again, the best Optimus Prime movie mould. The gimmicks on his arms, it's like a switch right there. Press it, and his arms are supposed to. I think it's broken, mate. There you go. His arm swings out a blade like that, and then you can move your arm wherever you want as well. So yeah. Yes, I know you're Optimus Prime, but anyway, yeah, definitely something you should recommend getting, because it's Optimus Prime and it's the best moving one, even though I keep saying that, but it is. So yeah. Oh, the blaster, even though it's half a blaster, that handle fits in there, and I think I've mistransformed this. Yeah, that piece falls around and then goes down like that. Now you can get his hand in like that, and the cannon piece is supposed to come down here as well. So up on eBay, I don't know what the prices are on eBay. I'll just I've just checked online. It's about 50 or 60 50 or 60 pounds or anything like that. I'll just show you. You see, it's 50 or 60 pounds there on eBay for Revenge of the Fallen Movie Eric Buster Prime inbox. 55 inbox. You got one Blister Point Leader sealed UK 219. You got Takara Buster Prime 125. So there's plenty of them on there. You could just find them. So basically, if you want this, eBay is the best bet. 56 quid for used ones. I'm still looking for his cannon, which is a pain in the ass because that's what's missing. So yeah, that's it. Oh, size comparisons. I haven't got a size comparison one. Sorry guys. Something up to date-ish. Here's the Voyager class Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime. As you can see, the size difference is probably just over half. So, yeah, it work out to be 1.5 of these for the size of him. And I don't think they've got Voyagers that size anymore. So yeah. I still recommend getting this Transformer because it's cool, and I am not selling in, by the way, just in case anyone asks. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, see you later.